Hi, everyone. We are with the Sky Network Behavior Group, and we are here to present our treatment agenda for Jonathan Doe. Also on the call today are Jonathan's parents, Sarah and Connor Doe. I just wanted to do a quick introduction for the staff involved with Jonathan's treatment real quick. So first off, my name is Jarrett Durant, and I'll be the BCBA in charge of supervising and designing Jonathan's case. And then we have Bridget.
Hi, I'm Bridget. I will be assisting with the onboarding and program development.
Hi, my name is Romero Arredondo. I'm the BCBA that's going to be in charge, with the VBMAP specialist. I'm the VBMAP specialist.
My name is Olivia Matori. I'm a BCBA and I am an ACA specialist.
And my name is Renee Perez. I'm the clinical director at Sky, and I helped edit the presentation.
Awesome. Thank you very much, everybody. So next, we're going to go over some of Jonathan's diagnostic evaluation information. His eval was conducted by Astonished Behavior Center, or ABC, and Jonathan was 3 years and 2 months old at the time of his eval. He has a level 2 autism spectrum disorder diagnosis, which means he requires significant support. According to the diagnostic interview, you both said that Jonathan met his motor skills on time, like crawling and walking, and that there were no complications during the pregnancy. You both let them know that Jonathan will often engage in compulsive behaviors like throwing a tantrum if his Velcro strips on his shoes don't line up perfectly, or stacking items on top of each other in large piles. You said that Jonathan does not currently use language to communicate, like answering questions or requesting the things he wants, but he will sometimes babble or grunt as far as ways he uses his voice. Jonathan does occasionally respond to his name by looking at the person that said it, but is not currently very consistent. ABC recorded that Jonathan does engage in tantrums with additional behaviors present like screaming, kicking, crying, throwing, dropping on the floor, and whining. So the assessment we'll be performing later today is the VBMAP, which stands for Verbal Behavior Milestones Assessment and Placement Program. The team chose this assessment because the VBMAP is a data-supported assessment tool that effectively tracks language, learning, and social skills in children with autism spectrum disorder. We felt there were multiple reasons that this assessment was the best fit specifically for Jonathan. Firstly, he falls nicely into the age range, which is typically conducted up to 48 months. The VBMAP focuses on identifying and designing a curriculum based around language delays, which we know impact Jonathan in his day-to-day life. Another reason we chose this is because it focuses on a reasonable amount of skills for an early learner. VBMAP assesses 170 measurable learning and language skills, including requesting the things he wants, identifying things in his environment, and it also involves areas like learning through matching and some in the domain of social skills. Another strength of the VBMAP is it takes a look at some of the things that may be in the way of his skill development, like challenging behaviors. If Jonathan can get what he wants by screaming or crying, there isn't as much of an incentive to ask for things appropriately. Our goal is to simultaneously work on teaching Jonathan alternative and appropriate ways of getting what he wants or expressing himself, while also making sure these challenging behaviors like throwing and kicking stop leading to what he wants. And the VBMAP is tailored very well for that. So another option of assessment we had was ABLES, which stands for Assessment of Basic Language and Learning Skills. This assessment is used for individuals from 0 to 12 and aims to pinpoint and work on areas that these individuals may need help in with their skills. This assessment is comprised of 540 skills from 25 different areas, and we felt like this was not as good of a fit because since Jonathan is an early learner, we wanted to focus on that more focused 170 skills compared to the 544. Another key factor for this was that the ABLES doesn't take into account challenging behavior. And since we already know that Jonathan exhibits tantruming, which is essentially made up of other challenging behaviors like the screaming and whining and so on, VBMAP looks at these potential barriers to his learning to help prepare ways that we can decrease the likelihood of him engaging in them and teach those all appropriate alternative behaviors. So some things to expect. We just wanted to give you guys a brief rundown. One thing I wanted to mention is you guys are welcome to watch, but don't feel like you have to. There will be elements of play throughout the assessment and even his treatment down the line. We don't want it to just be work, so we try to make things as fun as we can to keep him in a good mood, willing to work, and disguise some of our work as fun. So we'll be placing demands like touch the car, show me waving, and sometimes this can be kind of frustrating or difficult to watch if you know the kiddo has the skill for parents. And so sometimes it's just as important that the kid has the skill, but also that they can do it when someone asks. And also incorrect or ignored questions are part of the process, and it's just going to point us in the direction of what we want to teach. Next, if challenging behavior happens, it's perfectly natural to be embarrassed or try and help. We just wanted to make sure to reassure you guys that we've seen it all before, and that throughout the assessment and its treatment, we'll get a better idea as we're seeing these behaviors for what triggers them and what the best method would be to decrease them. We'll be reconducting this assessment every 6 months, and it's broken down in these color-coded indicators to kind of get a really good look at the progress he's made. And then following the assessment, we'll compile our results into a treatment plan, which we'll go over at a different date. And lastly, please, if you have any questions during the assessment or at any point in the future, just ask. We are here to help, and we're happy to do it. We want to teach not only Jonathan, but also you guys. And then lastly, here are some of our resources we used. And I just wanted to thank you guys and the team for hopping on, and have a great rest of your day.